Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? I haven't been on this past week, been busy since 4th of July weekend was a long weekend, kind of got behind on some things, but I'm all caught up now, so I'm doing a video. So much to talk about, so many things have happened. The 4th of July shooting, oh my gosh, prayers for all that were killed, injured, affected by that 4th of July shooting. That is so sad and so horrible. And we're just going to keep hearing those over and over and over till we get rid of the guns. We got to get rid of the guns, y'all. We got to get rid of them. Okay. So the 4th of July shooting was in Chicago's Highland Park, I think it was, right? 7 died. A little 2-year-old baby found underneath his father. God bless him. His daddy shielded him, and mother and father were killed. And 24 people injured. What makes a person do something like that? And I'm just asking Spirit, the person that did this shooting, you would think that a person like that has a mental problem. But what I'm hearing is that this person was full of hate and darkness. So this was evil intentions. Okay, this was pure evil. And I'm asking if he's mentally ill, and I'm getting no. I'm just getting darkness. You know, that's what evil is when you decide to do something horrific or bad. Like that's just pure evil, and that this guy's just pure evil. This makes me think about something I saw on TikTok. I'm going to get probably a lot of flack from this, but I'm going to tell y'all. I watched this little boy on TikTok. The parents thought it was funny because he was drugged up out of his mind. He had broke his arm. Maybe some of you'd seen it. I think he was like 9 years old. He had a real southern accent. He had a real funny accent. He was cute, but he had broken his arm. He was in the emergency room. They already had cast it, but he was out of it because they'd given him something for pain. And he kept babbling about Fortnite, about all the kills that he would get. Fortnite with his AR-14 or something, some kind of automatic assault weapon, killing people. He was bragging about, I got 400 kills. Why would you let, I don't understand. I don't understand why anybody would let a young child play those kind of deadly games. You know what I mean? I don't think we should let our children become emotionally numb to seeing people being murdered and shot, to trauma, because they will become emotionally detached. Now, not everyone that plays those video games is going to fall into that category, but a lot of them are. What is wrong with our society that we let our children grow up playing games that mow people down, that get kills? I don't understand. Yeah, we're coming after your guns. Yeah, we are. And we're coming after your video games, all the violent games that corrupt our young men emotionally, corrupt their development. We're coming after those. Stop being sorry, you guys, for, wanting what is right. Don't be sorry for it. We don't have to be sorry for wanting to take away something that's not taking away a right. That's taking away a person's ability to emotionally develop. That's all. So don't be afraid. Don't be apologetic about it, you guys. We need to stand tall and strong. Um, they're banning all kinds of books now, but they're not. They're not worried about the violent video games that minors should not be playing. Now, I'm not saying ban all the video games. Ban them from minors. Minors should not be playing those kind of games. They really shouldn't. You guys with me on that? Okay, I'm going to get off my horse about that. Y'all know, it's, I'm just going to get off it. But now let's go to Japan. Prayers for Japan and Abe. Former Prime Minister Abe was assassinated. I was going to make a video yesterday and I didn't get around to doing it. I'm having sleeping problems, so I'm getting sleepy at bad times because I'm not sleeping good at night. But the night that he got assassinated, that night we were going to bed, so 2 days ago, right? He was assassinated. We went to bed and we knew that he had been shot. We saw it on the news. And when we went to bed that night, I told my husband, he's already dead. They're just not telling anybody. I said, he's been assassinated. They're probably making sure to tell the family and all that so they don't hear it, on the news. So making sure the whole family knows first. But I knew right away that I said, he's dead. He's dead. And so when we woke up in the morning, we found out, yes, he was assassinated. I actually heard about it like at 3 o'clock at night because I couldn't sleep that night. Um, so when Abe was shot, this is so shocking to him, everybody crosses differently, but this is what I'm being shown. He was in a state of panic when he got shot. He got shot, and his spirit was just like panicking. It was really panicking. It was, I can see his light going over here, over there, over here. He was panicking, really. And then the white light came. The white light rose up. You would think it would come from high above, but I see it as like, for him, it was like the sunrise. It was like a sunrise, but it was so much brighter than the sun. It was so white and bright. And when he saw the white light, then he went towards the white light. And they have him cocooned. Um, he's going to go through some healing. So we probably won't hear anything from him because he was in such shock and panic when this happened. We hear sometimes that spirits kind of know when they're going to pass, but I think for him this was a total shock. Um, so he's being cocooned and in healing right now, and I'm sure after that then he'll go to his life review and all. But the whole country of Japan is in a state of shock. They are in a state of mourning, and it's just very, very sad, very sad. And this is a country that bans guns. There's no guns allowed. I think they said in the whole year they've had one person die of a gunshot. I don't know, compared to tens of thousands in the United States. But the guy that shot Abe, I'm getting that he's mentally off. He's got some kind of mental problems. He's definitely mentally off. He's mentally disturbed, okay? Unlike the other shooter in the 4th of July, he was just evil. This guy is like mental. He's got mental problems, okay? So God bless Japan. Prayers for Japan and Prime Minister Abe's family and friends and everybody that's affected by his death. God bless them all. We're going to send them lots of love and healing. Okay, so I did have some people were asking me a few questions and things, and I'm going to try to answer some. And as we know that Pat Cipollone, he's testified before the January 6th committee, and he's a very smart guy. He really is. But he did tell them that he gave counsel to Trump. Now, he may not give in a blow-by-blow conversation, but I do believe that he told them that he gave counsel to him and told him, if you get involved, if you do this, you could be charged with crimes. I am sure that he told the January 6th committee that he made Trump aware. He made him aware. So he did basically say what, Cassidy Hutchinson's did. Basically he confirmed her story, kind of like, he didn't say it, he did confirm it. Um, he he let Trump know that what he wanted to do was illegal. Okay, so that's what he's telling the January 6th committee. This is illegal. I let Trump know this would be illegal. He knew it. And now I believe he's implicated somebody else also. I'm not sure who this is. Maybe Mark Meadows, because what I'm being shown is the other shoe is about to drop. I actually see a boot, not a shoe, but a boot. The other shoe's about to drop. So he implicated somebody else, and I would imagine. I mean, I'm thinking it's Mark Meadows. I might be wrong, but I think that's who it is. We know they're all involved anyway, but he. We know with the testimony of Cassidy Hutchinson's that he was talking to Mark Meadows, so we know. So we're going to be riveted when we're able to see his testimony. We will all be riveted on the TV. I will. I'm going to be watching that. And, we won't see all of it. We're going to see just the juicy parts on it. But they did say they'll release it at some future date. They'll release all of it. That we'll be able to go watch the testimony at some point of all of it. So, yeah, it's going to be really juicy, you guys. Really juicy. He testified for 8 hours. So that's good. That's good. But, like I said, he's a very smart guy. He's not going to go down for Trump. He's not stupid. Thank goodness. Okay, somebody asked me, will Ginny Thomas testify before the January 6th committee? And she said she would. She's saying, I'll testify. I'm ready to go. But I think she's been counseled not to do that. I don't see her doing that. I really don't. And Clarence Thomas, I'm getting he's going to retreat. He's retreating. He's right now thinking about retirement. That's what he's doing. So he wants to get away from all this controversy. He knows his wife is deeply involved. People are calling, for him to recuse himself from certain issues. And it looks like he's forced out. I mean, well, let's put it this way. It'll look like he retires, but really he's going to be forced out. I think he's going to get forced out. Now, forced out by pressure, people, gossip, talk, whatever. But I think he'll decide that he wants to retire. So I'm thinking it's going to be before Biden's term is up that he will decide to retire. I will be happy, happy, happy. That's going to be a big thing for him to do. But right now, he's making that decision. He hasn't come to it yet, but I'm seeing that he's in the decision-making phase. But he is ready to retreat. That's what I'm getting. Okay? All right, so that's good. I'm glad to see that. What else? Oh, Kavanaugh. Did y'all hear about him? He was trying to have some dinner in a restaurant, and there was protesters out front. Now, they didn't go in the restaurant and bother him while he was eating, but if you walk to your car, you get out, whatever, you're going to get some people yelling at you. So this is what happens when you rule lawlessly and you take away people's rights of privacy, then you have no privacy either, okay? So when you want to go out to eat, you might have to slip out the back door to get away from the protesters. And they were all up in arms. Poor Kavanaugh had to slip out the back door of a restaurant just to leave without getting, hollered at. Poor guy. And, I looked at him. I was like, maybe he'll retire. Maybe he'll step down. Oh, hell no. He won't. Not on his own accord. There's no way. He will not leave on his own accord. Now, like I said, I feel like Justice Thomas is contemplating right now stepping down, retiring. Kavanaugh, hell no. He's, you know, he's going to live his life trying to duck everybody, I guess. I don't know why anybody want to do that, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing for him. And one of the other questions that I had gotten was, will Trump go to jail? And I've never, in my readings, I've never seen anything that says he's going to go to jail. But I'm getting the feeling that he's going to go to jail. That's what I'm getting. When I ask, I'm getting a yes that he's going to go to jail. And that would be absolutely wonderful. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I mean, what would happen? There's so many supporters of him and everything. And if he goes to jail, are they going to freak out and cause a horrible scene? I hope not. So it's kind of an iffy thing. If he goes to jail, there could be chaos in the country more than there is now. Or hopefully, if it all boils down to him going to jail, that it'll be proven without a shadow of a doubt, to all. I mean, there's some people that won't open their minds and let that in. But I'm getting the feeling, y'all, he's going to jail. I really am. So, I mean, that's good news. That is good news. And we'll shut him up for good. We'll not even have to think about him anymore. That would be wonderful. And, clean out the Senate and clean out the House. Clean out all those Trumpsters. Clean them out. Get rid of them. So you guys, it's so important. I'm going to say this at the end of every one of my videos. You must go vote. Everybody must go vote. Register these youngsters. Somebody that's 17, go register them now. If they're going to be able to vote in November, go register them. Register the Democrats. We need Democrats. We have got to change this country to blue. We're going to lose so many more rights with the people that are in power now. The Republicans are taking away your rights. You need to go and do everything, be activist, and go and protest calm and peacefully, support your local Democrats, get the vote out, do everything you can, give your neighbor a ride to the polls if necessary, whatever you can do. Get people registered, make sure that they have their voting cards, everything. Get it all together, people. Vote, 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 vote. That's the only way we're going to change anything. We have got to. If you're mad about the economy, just think, we've been in a pandemic, you guys. This is going to happen. Whoever was in power, this was going to happen. It's not one president's fault. We've just gone through so much in the last few years. But the price of gasoline, it should not be that high. It should not. The price of a barrel of oil, I think it went to like $100, didn't it? It should be a whole lot less. The oil companies are making up for the years that we stayed home for COVID. They're just making up all their profits. That's all they're doing. They're sending people home from oil fields. I'm getting messages from my daughter has friends that work out in the oil fields. They're sending people home. Why? They don't want to pump enough oil for us to use? What is it? What's it? That's why we don't need to be dependent on gas, you guys. That's why we need to get off from gas. We really do. And, that's one of the reasons why they're trying to force us to be more dependent on gas and make us think that we need them by, screwing up our whole economy. By the price of gas, is screwing up the whole economy. Everything is tied to gasoline. Everything that's delivered to the stores is tied to gasoline, so the price of oil. And, the Republicans have a lot of control on the oils. They're Republican owned refineries. They really are. They're here in Texas. They're all Republicans. I know that. So, they want to make Biden look bad and have the gas prices sky high, the economy look like shit, so that you'll put another Republican there that don't give a crap about the earth, that doesn't care to make the necessary changes for our earth. it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and they don't believe in this change that we're going through. They don't believe in it. We don't need them, you know, in power. We need the Democrats in power to help us through all these difficult situations. The more Democrats that we can put in office, we can have control of the situation and things will get better. If you want them to get better, please vote blue, vote Democrat, and it will get better. Okay, guys, so I'm getting off my soapbox for that now, too. I'm getting real political here. Sorry, but, we need to get something done. We really do. And I'm just tired of people thinking everything is Biden's fault. Okay. Take a deep breath, Trudy. All right, guys. So I've been doing a lot of healing sessions, and I'm happy to do more. If you have an ailment, a problem, if you have a loved one that you'd like me to do a healing session for, I don't charge for those. I do charge for readings or chakra balancing, anything else I would charge for, but for a healing session, I don't charge for. Getting very, very good results with the healing sessions. So if you'd like to be a part of that, let me know. But you have to email me. If you put it in the comments below, I may not see it, or I may see it. It's kind of iffy. But if you email me, I for sure will see your email and get your loved one or yourself in a healing session, okay? All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I read all your comments. I love you guys so much. Thank you for standing with me and going through all this together. We're getting through it, y'all. We really are. The earth is making us aware of everything. We're becoming aware of everything, and that's a good thing. All right, guys, do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Have a wonderful weekend. I love you guys. Stay safe, and bye for now. Take care.